Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Live Tommy C. If you guys are not, and if you make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. Today's video, what I'm planning to talk about is my top 4 tips for going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee with a child or with a couple. For like number one, what I recommend is that you guys pick out like your own dinner show. Like for instance, my favorite dinner show that I've ever seen there has to be the Hatfield and McCoys or the Dixie Stampede because both of those have a really good staff. But like also like number one, if you guys got kids, the Dixie Stampede is a good one. Now they also got like a couple more there. Like number one is like the biblical one, which that one's all about. That one's like that one's all about like different people that goes there and like talks about different stuff. Like for instance, like I like a radio station that I recommend you guys listen to because I think this is a really good radio station. This will get the kids up and moving. Like once you guys get down there, I recommend this. If you guys like hit country, it's WIVK 107.7. But sadly, they closed down like a couple of these radio stations here. Like for instance, Mountain Country 106.3 doesn't work. They changed that to a talk radio station. Now Sevier County, Tennessee has like their own radio show there, and it is part of the Middle Tennessee Radio Network. And I have to say that every time I go down there, I listen to that station because the different people there, like for instance, like number one, the first person that I recommend you guys listen to there is like Marshall Stewart, because Marshall Stewart is like a really good DJ and he plays on that station. Now like for instance, they have this Thunder Country 104.7, which is your hometown country station. And that place where that's from, Jefferson County, Tennessee, which for instance, that's another country station. And then after that, they got Great American Country, which is WDB, which is serving the Upper Cumberland, which is like one of my all-time favorite areas, which like for instance, if you guys like listening to this kind of stuff, like also like for instance, like if you guys like listening to that kind of stuff, what I recommend you guys go on like this website is called iHeartRadio.com. iHeartRadio gives you guys like the best amount of country music. You guys get like a wide variety of podcasts Because, for instance, like a couple of our favorite shows are on there, a couple of my favorite shows, like number one, The Bob and Tom Show, like number two, The Bobby Bones Show, number three is The Blair Gardner Show. I like listening to that one when I go down there, like for instance to Holiday World, because they have a really good single station there, and that station's called 99.5 WKDQ. And the reason why that I like to listen to that station, it's because they got a DJ on there that I really do like. So like that's my second tip. Now my third tip is to do research. Like for instance, like when I went down there when I was like younger, I always stayed in like a cabin. I also went down there to Gatlinburg a couple times, and like for instance there they had like all types of different people down there, which I thought which was really nice. Now when you guys go down there, you guys have to understand that these people been through a lot. Like for instance, like number one, they've been through like a hurt. They've been through like a devastated people, which like for instance 100.3 The Wolf, that is one of the greatest radio stations because they played the Bobby Bones Show, and I've already talked about this. Now this guy, the Bobby Bones shows like a lot of different stuff. Now, like also a couple of good other places you guys could listen to, like for instance, today also got like 92.3 WNPC, which like for instance, this is the best country ever. Like for instance, you guys can listen to this like while you guys are in the car, which I think which is really nice. So like getting back at what we were talking about, like number one, if you guys are going down there to Gatlinburg, what I recommend you guys have a plan. Like 1 week, if you guys, like one day, if you guys are staying in a cabin, get stuff together like while you guys get down there. Like for instance, you guys go to the store because there's a really good Walmart there. Like number two, my second tip, plan to eat out 2 times while you guys are down there if you guys are staying in a cabin. If you guys are staying in a motel, plan all the days you're down there with a menu schedule. That is my best tip. Now like for instance, you guys have like a couple of areas where you guys could look into like different radio stations. Like for instance, there's like this Easy Country, which is Easy Country 104.5, which is nice. They also got, for instance, Cat Country, which looking on here, Cat Country, you guys can listen to that on the exact same format as FM, then AM, because a lot of people aren't like a big fan of AM because you guys have to be close to that single site. which I'm like, holy cow, people. If you guys are going to listen to some good country music, or like good pop music, or like good classical hits, I recommend you guys do your research. Now that's my third tip. Now number 4, my last tip, is like make sure you guys, if you guys go down there like during a busy time of the year, like for instance, a couple of my family members went down there like during Dolly's homecoming parade, and like for instance, that was a big, giant parade. Like for instance, getting back out, like parking is difficult. You guys have to look around. Now, if you guys go down here to the Gatlinburg region, Gatlinburg has like so much parking. You guys could park there, like inside their parking garages, that are half the price as the other ones. Just like, for instance, my fifth, which is a bonus tip, if kids like candy, they have fudge shops, they have candy shops. You guys would honestly go crazy. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for, I'll see you guys later tonight for another video. Goodbye.